welcome to the Sunday vlog. So today I'm coming at you with a very exciting home update. I have sort of started putting in the works some very exciting changes in my dressing room. For those of you that don't know, I have been in this current apartment for about 3 years now, and when I first moved in here, I really wanted to take my time with each room, make it look exactly how I wanted it to look, but I wanted to do it in a way that wasn't rushed. So you will have noticed that a lot of the rooms have sort of slowly come together as I find the right pieces. I think, especially on social media, we sort of feel this need to like have everything come together like right away as soon as you move in, and that is not something I wanted to do with this apartment. So there's still a lot of unfinished bits, but even my gallery wall, someone pointed out, like it has been a work in progress, and it's still a work in progress, just because I'm being very meticulous with the pieces that I add. And so I have decided to tackle the dreaded dressing room, my pretty much my office essentially, and it has been such a difficult room to work with, to use, to decorate. Essentially the room is very small, and the best way I can describe it is on one side I have a massive set of windows, on the other side I have a smaller wall that is covered with mirrors. It's like a mirrored closet which reflects everything. And so because the room is sort of organized that way, it has made it so impossible to just make it practical. And so after 3 years of moving things around and sort of figuring out what was the best sort of setup for that room, I think we found the best setup. And so now the next step is to decorate, which is the really fun part. Obviously I have a couple mirrors in there in my style, and my sort of black vanity desk is also sort of in my style, but that white IKEA cabinet, which if you've been here since day one, that gal has, whew, she's gone through it with me. But it is time to retire her. So I have got a bunch of new things that just arrived for that room. Before I unbox everything that's here, I want to quickly take you into my dressing room and show you sort of my vision for the one part of the room. And of course, if you guys have any ideas, I'd love to hear your thoughts, because sometimes having an outsider's perspective is so helpful. So let's go, let me show you what my plans are. And yeah. We're in my dressing room. We've got my coat rack, which don't mind it, it's a hot mess. My IKEA cabinet, my infamous IKEA cabinet, has been through so much with me. I brought it from my previous apartment. Over here we have the mirrored closet doors, which I have gone back and forth about whether to cover them up, to just work with them, to maybe, you know, put like paneling on them or frosted glass. Honestly, I have no idea. If you have any recommendations or ideas, let me know, because I wish I could just get rid of these. Like if these were like actual wooden closet doors, it would be so much better. And then over here, we have the newest section of my dressing room, which I think this will give you a very good idea of what the sort of decor style will be in this room. I think very true to my style, a mixture of antiques and newness, as well as obviously beautiful artwork. So this little table was actually Jack's grandma's, who very sadly passed away this year. I was kindly given some of her pieces to take on, and this is such a beautiful piece. This is sort of the decor style I'm gonna go for. I think maybe a little antique book. This little candle holder my mom got for me, and then obviously my Vermeer print, which I'm thinking I'll hang up with maybe 1 or 2 other ones, or maybe just keep it simple and just do one, or maybe even a circular print would go up here really well, but this is kind of the style I'm gonna go for. The main thing that's gonna change in here is this cabinet. I want to not only get rid of this particular cabinet, but also just the white. I do not want everything to be in white, and so I will be swapping this out for a black cabinet that will also double as storage for this room. And then of course my vision for it is all up here will be a beautiful gallery wall with more prints, beautiful prints. I'm so excited to just fill up the wall with beautiful pieces of works. And then on the left, I'm kind of torn about, but I've got 2 options. I essentially have the option of maintaining this coat rack, which is very useful for me in here, but my only nuisance is that it often ends up looking like this, very messy and just very full, which is kind of just anxiety inducing. But the second option is to have a beautiful sort of accent chair here with a little lamp and a cute little like throw pillow. So that is the options for in here. And then over here we have my sort of vanity area. Obviously it's a little bit messy, ignore the mess, but this is, again, as good as it's gonna get. I have my lamp here. And the other thing about this lovely apartment is that there's no overhead lighting. So I'm kind of bound to this area where I can plug a lamp in and this area where I can also plug a lamp in, which is again very frustrating because lighting becomes very difficult in this room. So that is essentially a little update of what is going to happen in this room. I'm also going to pull up my sort of Google Slides vision board that I have to show you guys, because I have already ordered the cabinet that will be going in this room, which I am so excited about. I think it's so me. I think as soon as you guys see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, Sam, that is so you. And then with the gallery wall on top, oh, I am so excited to just have this room look and feel like me. I think, you know, the white is obviously very beautiful, it's very clean, but that's not me. I just want my home to feel cozy and elegant and like an old library, honestly. So I'll have to show you that in a second. But what has arrived is all of my gallery walls. So that was the first thing that I purchased. The first thing that I was 100% sure was going in this room is a ton of artwork on this wall. So let's go open everything up. I want to say this was last year, but I had found a fabulous sort of Amazon shop that sold amazing frames, like antique looking frames, for a really good price. I find that antique frames can often come at quite a hefty price, and obviously because building a gallery wall requires a lot of prints, it would have been very easy to spend quite a lot of money on multiple frames. But this particular sort of shop on Amazon was absolutely amazing. So let's go through all of the frames that I got. Mind you, some of the sizes for some reason only came in a set of 2, so I won't be using all of these frames for the gallery wall, but I want to use them elsewhere in the apartment, so it was not a big deal. The first 2 frames that I got are in this beautiful like dark brown wooden color, and these are the 9x12 size, so very lovely size. And then these are just ones that can be hung on the wall. So I got 2 of that particular color. I'm gonna open all of these up while I'm here. And I want to say for a pack of 2, it was around $50, which if you are someone that, you know, has bought sort of antique looking frames, you know that that is a pretty good price, especially for the quality being so lovely. Next up, we have 2 more 9x12s in this beautiful like golden frame. I'll open it up so you can see a little bit closer. And that is the gold frame there. As you can see, a little bit more on the minimalistic side, but super lovely and a perfect gold. It doesn't look like too orangey, too yellowy. It's super lovely. Now, one thing that I'm so envious about you all in Europe is how good your antique shops are. Here we have very good antique shops, but they're far and few between. Like every time I've been to an antique store in Europe, it is, oh my god, absolutely amazing. There's one place I would love to go to one day, and I think it's like an outdoor like antique flea market in Paris. Oh my god, I would die and go to heaven. Obviously I have been a antique shop lover ever since I was a literal child. So that is my dream, but one day we'll get there. We'll all go together. Okay, next frame. Oh my god, I haven't seen this one in person yet. This is absolutely amazing. Wow, love this. This is the next one, much more ornate than the one before. Sorry, my apologies. All of these have been 12 by 16 inches. I think I ordered way too much than I was supposed to, but that is okay. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. I love it. Proceeding, now we have a couple 8 by 10 inch sized frames. This is the one I was a little bit unsure about ordering, but in hindsight, I think it'll all come together very beautiful. This one was called online more of a champagne gold style. And what I'm noticing right away is that this one comes with glass. The other ones did not come with a glass sort of front. And this one, I guess you could use it as a counter sort of picture frame. That's the frame there, a little bit more of like a cooler toned gold. I was a little bit unsure about this one, but it actually might be my favorite. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. I'm in love with the quality of everything. Okay, next up, I think we've got 2 more. Another 8 by 12 frame. Oh, this is so pretty. This frame here has sort of like a gold thin line in the middle, and then it's a black frame on the outside. So there's the frame there. As you can see, you've got a tiny little bit of gold on the inside, and then it's just a black frame. I didn't want every single frame to be like super ornate and antique looking. That's why some of them are like a little bit more minimalistic, like this one here. I will say, now that I'm looking at this, I might have to get more for other areas of my apartment. Sorry about the sirens, because this one is really, really pretty. Okay. And last but not least, this is the 11 by 14 size print. So this one's a little bit different in size than all the other ones. I mainly got 12 by 16s. 12 by 16s? 14 by 16. I don't know. Yeah, 12 by 16. So this one is 11 by 14. Oh, beautiful. Okay. This one is very similar to the first one that I got, except the fact that the wood, it looks a little bit more like a warm toned brown in here. As you can see, there's a little bit of like a copper, warm gold tones in here compared to the other one. I absolutely love it. It is so stunning. I'm so happy. Okay, those were all the frames. My legs are falling asleep, so let's move to the couch where I can show you all of the prints that I got for the gallery wall. And this time around, I decided to go yet again with Love Sort Of, which is my favorite place for prints. The prints are always such beautiful quality, truly some of the best prints I've ever seen, and so I've decided to just get more from them. But I'm gonna put all this stuff away, and then I can show you all the prints that I got. As I mentioned, I got all of them from Love Sort Of. Love Sort Of is like an online print shop, and honestly the reason I keep shopping from them is because they just have such beautiful quality prints, and also a very beautiful selection of prints. They're all very much in my style. Like, if you like sort of the feel of my gallery wall, that's pretty much the look and feel of Love Sort Of. They're printed using like museum quality printing processes, so very, very, very high quality. They've got a ton of different sizes. You can also do, I believe, like digital downloads as well. Not for all, but for some, I believe. Anyways, let's go through the prints that I got. I'm so very excited. Okay, start with the first one. This is the first one that I got, which is like a woman reading with her beautiful lamp and a fabulous gallery wall in behind her. So beautiful. Oh my god, I love it so much. I want to say that's the 12 by 16. This is the 11 by 14 one. Oh, I think this has to be one of my favorite prints. So as you can see, it's a beautiful landscape, but you've got some women on the bottom sort of playing around and hanging out. I thought that was such a beautiful print. This is actually Jock's favorite and my favorite as well. It is so beautiful. The tree, oh, that's amazing. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there is no reflection whatsoever. So all of the prints are sort of done in this like matte finish. So again, it looks really realistic. You don't have to worry about it sort of reflecting light like some other sort of lower quality prints. Super, super beautiful. That's the next one that I got. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think this one might be the 11 by 14. Yes, that's still the 12 by 16. This is the 11 by 14. A smaller landscape, but I just loved sort of like the little white flowers on the trees and the landscape. It's just so beautiful. Just looked very like calm and peaceful. Absolutely loved it. The next one, we have just a lovely lady. Very simple, but I really liked it. And the last one, I don't have very many still life works in my home, but this is a beautiful flower sort of display. I just loved all the colors, and I just loved the painting style of this one. It looks very, very beautiful. I don't know, I really liked it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab my laptop and pull up the Google Slides that I had done, because in the Google Slides, I had actually like done like a mock-up of my gallery wall with each print and what frame goes with each print. I know, this is like the Virgo in me. I had to like literally visually see it. So let me go grab it so I can show you. And then what we'll do is we will put all the prints in the frames and then quickly put it on the floor to see what it would look like and see if I like the arrangement. I wasn't 100% on the arrangement, but I think it'll work and I can add bits to it if need be, so let's do it. All right, I'm bringing you into my creative world here, but over here, as you can see, I have all the options I was playing around with, but this is the one that I think might be my favorite. This is the option with the coat rack. Actually, this is the exact same coat rack that I have right now. It does come in black, which I kind of really love, and again, super practical, but gets so busy. But this is the option that I'm really falling in love with at the moment. This chair is from IKEA. Can't remember where I found this pillow. It might have been Etsy. the lamp that I have right now. This is the cabinet that I have gone for, which is so lovely because both sides here have actual storage that can be, you know, useful and practical. And then this is my gallery wall. So let me zoom you in. And as you can see, this is the last mock-up I had sort of done up. So what I had done is I put all of the prints that I just showed you on the wall, and sort of this is the layout I'm thinking I'm gonna go with. Again, I can always add sort of like more frames here and there where I need to, but I think this is a pretty good start with everything. So let's put all of the prints into the frames. Let's start off with this little one because I'm really excited to see what it looks like on or rather in the frame. Now what I had to do with these guys that came with this is that I actually had to take it off so it could lay flat on the wall. Not a big deal though. Just had to kind of break it off. And for the ones that come with glass, I just take the glass out. I don't use it. Oh my god. What do we think? Okay, this is the first print and I am absolutely in love with it. I love how this champagne frame goes with it. I think the colors pair so well just because I thought a lot of the colors in the print were very cool toned, very ashy, and so I thought instead of like a warmer gold toned frame, this one would go better, and honestly, I think it's perfect. This literally brings me so much joy. Okay, moving on. Okay, we're gonna do all the little ones first. So we're gonna do this one next. Here's the next one. So pretty. Next up, we have this big brown one, which is going to be for this one. I have put together a mock-up of the gallery wall and oh my goodness, I love it so much. This is exactly sort of what it looked like on my Google Docs, and honestly, seeing it in person is absolutely magical. I love it. Everything looks beautiful, and as you can see, all the frames I think pair so beautifully with all the prints. I will say I'm gonna have to play around with the frames because some of them I have to like make sure that this is laying flat, and for example for this one you can see it's not flat, so I have to fix that. But other than that, they all look so beautiful. The flower and the sort of champagne frame look beautiful. I love the warm tones of this one with the gold frame. This frame here has a little bit more of like a copper fleck, which I think is just a really nice contrast to sort of like how light the painting is, but there's still some darkness in these trees that I think complement the dark frame perfectly. And then I think this lady here just deserved a very simple yet elegant frame, and I think this looks perfect. I also love how the gold matches the gold in this frame here. It just looks very demure for a very demure lady. But that is the overall look of the gallery. I'm so excited. Obviously it's a little bit pushed to the left, but if you were to put this right in front of this cabinet, I think it'll look absolutely perfect right up here. And the cabinet that I ordered, I want to say is an inch bigger, longer than this one here, so it's not that much bigger. It is going to be a little bit taller, which will be nice because I think then it'll fill up a little bit more of the space, and then the gallery wall can go up here. And then the way I've arranged it is that it kind of gives me room to play with more prints sort of in and around it, so I can expand it outwards. But I really love it. If you have any suggestions on how else I could sort of organize this, please send them my way. I am so happy to have all of your suggestions. I know you ladies have like literally the same taste as I do, so you guys are the best. Literally could sit here all day and stare at these prints, like, oh my god, they're so perfect. And honestly, maybe I should have become like an art curator or something, because this literally was like the easiest thing I have ever done. It just all makes so much sense in my brain. But I love it all so much. Crossing fingers, my cabinet arrives tomorrow. It is scheduled to arrive tomorrow, latest Monday, tomorrow's Saturday, and I'm just crossing fingers that it arrives tomorrow because Jack is going to be here with me, which means we can put it together and we can all be here whilst that happens. I'm just so excited, and like I mentioned with my entire apartment, I think the decor on top of the cabinet, I'm gonna bring in my mom. She's really good with decor, and I can get very like knick-knacky. Like, I love all things antique, so I want her to come in and just help me make it a little bit more on the minimalistic side in terms of like what is going on top of the cabinet, just because I know it's already going to be quite busy with these prints up on the wall, but I still want it to look very clean and elegant. So I want her to help me with that. Maybe we'll have to have a little bit of a shopping day next weekend, and we can go to like Urban Barn, maybe some antique shops to go and see some stuff. But yeah, I'm so excited, and again, praying to the delivery gods that that furniture arrives tomorrow. I'm so excited. I honestly looked everywhere for this cabinet, and I was looking for a very specific style, very specific color, and obviously size, because I don't have a lot of room to work with in here. And I ended up finding it on Wayfair, which makes me a little bit nervous because I feel like Wayfair can be a bit of a hit or miss with their quality. And we're gonna have to put it together. And there was like one review that said that like the shelves, or like the door to the shelves, were a little wonky, so I'm like praying that everything is okay. All we can do is hope for the best, so that is kind of the plan. And then from there, it'll be organizing the sort of inside organization bits. This needs to move, and all of this moving around and organization will make sense in the coming month. But yeah, anyways, I'm so excited. Good evening, everyone. I have been quite a couch potato this evening, but Jack has gotten here, which means we're gonna go out and get some groceries. We are making homemade pizzas tonight, and we are settling this ham and corn pizza debate. If you watched the Vlogmas series last Christmas, or this past Christmas, Jack has never had corn and ham pizza, and I literally grew up having it in Venezuela. It was like my favorite pizza, and I don't know if it's like a European, Latin American, definitely not North American thing, because I've never seen it in North America. But we're gonna make that tonight. I'm so very excited. I wonder if after all these years I will love it as much as I remember that I loved it. But yeah, this is where I've been for the last little while. Definitely a couch potato. Very lazy. Jack's researching my supplements that I just bought. I bought a bunch of new supplements. I know some of you know I do not like taking pills. I'm terrible at it. I like will regurgitate them. So I've been trying to find some supplements that I can take. I would love a gummy form, but I found a brand called Symbiotica, and they have like little like pouches that like gels that you can eat. So I'm gonna try taking those. I have vitamin C and magnesium, which magnesium is supposed to be really good for sleep, and I've been struggling with my sleep recently. I just like literally cannot fall asleep, and if I do fall asleep, I will wake up like multiple times throughout the night, which is just leaves me feeling not well rested the next day. So I'm gonna try and take magnesium. When I have taken magnesium in the past in pill form, it's really fabulous. I just don't take it consistently because I don't like taking the pills, and they're like gigantic. So anyways, that's the update. I'm gonna go get properly dressed because I have some PJ pants on, and then we'll go. Quick little grocery store outfit while I wait for Jack.
Did you say while I wait for Jack?
This might be the one and only time I've ever been ready before him. What?
Did you say you're ready for me?
I am.
No, you're not. I'm gonna be ready. You're just gonna be on me for my vlog.
That's why I'm doing it now.
Did you get bags?
No.
Keys?
Yes. Did you get bags?
No.
I don't get bags because you're too picky about which ones we use.
No, I'm not picky. I just use the same one every time. Is that pickiness?
Yes. You're very particular. Do you think I need mitts? No, it's not cold enough.
Do you have keys?
They're in my bag. Grabbing a glass of water now. Look who's waiting for who.
Straight from the source.
Groceries have been secured. cured. We're heading home and gonna make some pizzas. We just got home and I got like a mysterious package, and it's an entire case of Poppy. They had messaged me being like, we want to send you a few of your favorite flavor pops. Sorry, my brain's not working, I still have sick brain. From Poppy. And I said, well, my favorite flavor is the cherry lime. They literally sent an entire case. That's exciting. Jack's pizza coverage has issues. You went for a full coverage pizza. This is what happens when we have our individual pizzas. Okay, I'm gonna put it in. We are prepped for my ham and corn pizza. We've got fresh mozzarella sliced. Ham has to be in squares, if not, you're doing it wrong. And just some kernel corn. Jack's pizza is all done, and it seems like he also added some pesto. I'm just gonna show you when it's all gone. Time to do mine now. Ham and corn pizza all done, ready to go in the oven. I forgot to show you what it looked like after the oven, but this is our situation with our corn and ham pizza. Now Jack's gonna try it.
Am I doing a rating?
Yes, we're doing a live
You go first,
rating.
you go first.
No, that's your slice.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Are you
It smells
smelling
weird, first of all.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Oh my god. I'm literally transported to my childhood. Thoughts, opinions, first emotions, feelings. Talk us through it.
It's weird, but it's really good.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, it's very demure.
I don't know about that. It's just, it's odd, but it's really good.
Isn't it?
I like, I kind of like when you bite into a piece of corn, too.
Uh-huh.
And it pops.
Mm-hmm.
No, it tastes like something. The cooked corn. I don't know. It almost gives it like clam chowdery. Do you know when corn is in clam chowder and it's just that like cooked corn smell? I don't know. It reminds me of that.
10 out of 10. If you haven't tried ham and corn pizza, try it. Hello everyone, it has been the fastest morning of my entire life. I don't know where the time's gone today. I was hoping that I was gonna get to show you my Holland Cooper delivery, which just arrived, and literally I am running out of time. I'm sitting down to do a couple emails before I leave the house because I have to go to class. And I know some of you were asking, I don't know if I said this in the last video, but yes, I'm still in school. I am slowly but surely finishing up school. I'm taking one art history course. It's actually art history and architecture. I'm taking a super cool Celtic course on Ireland and Scotland and Wales, which I have always wanted to take a course like that. And then I am also taking an anthropology course, another course I've always wanted to take. So I feel like it's just, I'm really enjoying my classes at the moment. I feel very engaged in everything, which is really, really fun. But I have to leave in 15 minutes and I have to send out a few emails before I go. So I'm gonna quickly do that and then maybe make a coffee before I head out. And yeah, it doesn't seem to be as cold today as it was the last couple days. It's been negative 15 degrees, which is annoying. It's not even bad, it's just annoying because you have to wear so many layers and cover your hands and your head and it's too many layers. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly get this stuff done so we can head out. Let's get ready to brace the cold. It is not quite as cold as yesterday, which is nice because that means I can wear my nicer coats. Yesterday I had to wear my puffer coat, which I mean, it is fabulous. But today it's only -4, so I can wear this guide today. Beautiful. Gonna add a scarf. Okay, for my Canadian ladies, I just got this toque from Holland Cooper, and it is literally my favorite thing in the entire universe. It's got a little pom-pom, which is black. I feel like most of the time you find hats that have a like brown pom-pom, but I like that it's one color. And then it does have the like Holland Cooper here, which I feel like is just nice. It gives it like a nice touch, a little bit dressier, I feel like. And then, of course, I'm gonna be using my Strathberry bag. I cannot tell you how much wear I have gotten out of this bag. It is absolutely amazing. That's it, and then I'm just gonna wear black boots. All right, let's go. I just got home and look what was waiting for me. I'm so excited. We get to set up our cabinet. Now you should have seen me trying to bring this cabinet into this apartment on my own because we're powerful, independent women. It was quite funny, but I made it. Definitely broke a sweat, definitely was out of breath, but we got her in here. Anyways, I had stopped at the grocery store to pick up some stuff for dinner. Let me prop you up somewhere, one sec. So I picked up a few little things for dinner. The first thing is, I guess, dessert. I have the biggest sweet tooth ever. I don't know if you know that about me, but I saw this hazelnut spread at Italy, and so I had the brilliant idea that I would make my own bread tonight, and maybe a little bread, fresh bread with some hazelnut spread could be my dessert. So I got that. It looks delicious. Then I got this herb and butter fish with some veggies that is ready to pop into the oven. I also used to eat this all the time, like a few years ago, but this is a sort of like pre-made-ish risotto, and this is the porcini mushroom risotto. It's super easy to make, and if you love risotto, really good from Italy. And then for my veggies, I got some broccolini, which I feel like I'm cheating on Jack because this is his favorite. Anyways, that is what I got at the grocery store. I'm gonna quickly put that away, get out of these clothes into something a little comfier so I can build the cabinet. I don't know how I'm gonna do it all on my own, but we got this. Okay, I don't know if this needs to be refrigerated. Store in a cool, dry place. All right. I also need to clean the kitchen. I have not unloaded the dishwasher or washed the dishes, so that needs to happen. I literally have no one here with me. Like, Jack isn't here, my mom isn't here, my dad isn't here, I'm alone. So I am still gonna set up my new cabinet. I'm thinking I might just set it up literally right here and then figure out what to do with this after the fact. I might just end up moving it into the living room. I don't know. I honestly did not think this through because I have no idea what to do with this cabinet. But we're gonna set up my new cabinet and I wanna see it and I'm so excited. Also, the box is literally like 2 feet taller than me. Probably weighs as much as me, so this could be interesting. But also, if you haven't gotten yourself a pair of these Lodge pants from Aritzia, it's time, because honestly, this is like my new loungewear. Forget sweatpants. These are my new sweatpants. They're so comfy and like, they look so cute. Also my favorite Reformation shirt. I think I want this shirt in more colors. I have it in white and in this one, but I might go buy it in more colors because it fits so pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna go bring in the box. Call me a handy woman because it's built and that took a very long time. A very, very, very long time. But she's done. Let me show you. Don't mind the towels. I was ensuring I didn't scratch the top. But this is the cabinet, and honestly, I absolutely love it so far. I think for tonight, I'm gonna move this into the living room and then deal with this, I don't know, I guess tomorrow morning. But what do you think? Just to show you these handles, they are so beautiful. And then we've got some storage in here. It is so fabulous. I love it. This is so my style. I'm honestly absolutely exhausted and I haven't even made dinner. It's gotta be like close to 8. What time is it? Yeah, it is 7:45 and I am exhausted. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tidy up. I've been trying to sort of tidy up as I go. But I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put that cabinet. I'm thinking maybe I'll put it in my bedroom for now, so I can sort of move this over there for tomorrow and at least start setting it up and seeing where things are gonna go. But I might call it a night here because I'm very tired and very hungry. So I may just have a quick snack. Maybe I'll make my dinner tomorrow that I purchased earlier and didn't even make. But yeah, anyways, I'm so excited.